The ascent to become a titleist, and then the big paycheck against Lomachenko, and then a life that was disrupted with bad investments, with people who did him wrong, and now reunited with so many good people in his life.
I was surprised to hear that, so many boxers blow their money, man. He had a little segment before this with Mark Kriegel, or was it Poncho, I believe, where he was talking about, like how, like he's pretty much broke. But luckily for him, he's won a few fights straight now after losing to Gamboa in what was a controversial decision, a lot of people feel, and also losing to clearly to Lomachenko after dropping his belt to fight Lomachenko. He fought Haskell, Rydell, Rhodes
like
tonight.
I said, and he was hit with a big left hook. It was actually like a 45-degree angle. Nice short uppercut right there. And down goes Rhodes. And this is the end of the fight. Rhodes is pretty much just trying to, actually Sosa just pretty much trying to line him up for a big shot right here. You see his corner step up on the apron. Garcia.
Right thing to do, right, Timmy?
The fight should have been stopped a couple of rounds ago, guys.
Here are the official particulars with Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Let's listen in.
Gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 8 seconds of round number 7. A referee in charge, Benji Esteves, recognizes the request of the corner and stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, Jason El Canito Sosa.
Interesting night here in Philly, wasn't it? Capped by Jason Sosa, TKO 7. Maybe headed towards another title opportunity.
Knockout. How satisfied were you with your performance tonight?
We're pretty satisfied. I think we did everything we were supposed to do tonight. There's a little, there's a lot for improvement, but we feel great, and we feel like we are in a top contender now. Once again, I haven't never left, and I need a title, and I want to call out Berchelt. I need that WBC.
Miguel Berchelt?
Yes.
3 knockdowns tonight. You talked about wanting to make a statement. What do you think you showed Berchelt and the rest of the champions at 130 pounds tonight?
Don't forget about me. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. A warrior. Yeah, I'm a warrior, baby. I come to fight, and I put on a fight, and all the fans sees it, and they appreciate me coming out every night and performing for them.
Congratulations on a spectacular performance tonight.
Thank you so much.
Sosa Berchelt.
I think I was muted earlier, but interesting night over on ESPN Plus. It's supposed to be originally headlined by Carl Frampton, but nonetheless, I'm glad the fights did end. The fights were exciting. So let's go look at the card real quick before we talk about the 130-pound division, because he's saying he wants Miguel Berchelt. WBO champion is Jamel Herring, and he's supposed to be fighting Lamont Roach, right? Are they putting that together for Veterans Day or something like that? I've been hearing. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And then you have Tevin Farmer, who's supposed to be, or in talks, I'm guessing, to fight Jojo Diaz in what would be a contract fight for him. So, shout out to Paul Kroll. I got some friends that know him. He fought another undefeated fighter last night from New York by the name of Shenard Bunch, and I'm surprised that 2 undefeated fighters at that point in time in their career went and fought each other. Sonny Canto fought this guy by the name of Guillermo Del Rio. Dude was tough. He was taking a lot of mean body shots, and somehow he didn't go up. He didn't go down. And Jeremy Adorno from Allentown sold a whole bunch of tickets out in that joint. Edgar Berlanga, 11 straight first-round knockouts, right? We're going to see. They building him up, 22 years old. We're going to see. But overall, solid prospect card. That's what it is. Especially since, Carl Frampton wasn't on the card because of injury. Something fell on his hand, or somebody dropped something on his hand. A column, they showed it, fell on his hand and smashed his hand in between the column and the table, broke his hand. Crazy. Freak accident. So, once again, here you have the rankings. Wait, where we are. Berchelt, WBC, makes a lot of sense for, if Sosa wants him, because right now Berchelt doesn't have a fight lined up. And then remember, he is ranked high by the WBC, and all these other guys, you know, he's not going to fight a Tank Davis yet. Tevin Former IBF, as I said, in talks with Jojo Diaz, and then Jamil Herring, Lamont Roach. But if the Lamont Roach fight don't happen, then bam, make Jason Sosa. Jamil Herring versus Jason Sosa. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Thank you, and shout out to Top Rank for the hospitality last night. Please subscribe. I'll link to my social media right down below in the description box. This is TstreeT Controversy with TstreeT Controversy Live.